Hey guys, we have here our Honda GX35 brush cutter, and unfortunately the engine doesn't run so smooth anymore because the carburetor isn't that great. So in this video we want to replace the old carburetor with this new one here. See, this is exactly for the GX35 or one of its clones. So first thing we're going to do, after I ran the tank pretty much dry, I'm going to remove these two screws here right underneath the air filter box. You're going to see one is shorter, the left one is a short screw, the right one is a little bit longer. Then we're going to open up the air filter box and remove the air filter, just a sponge, and then we see here these two nuts that we're going to remove with an 8mm socket. Then I'm going to put this air filter box aside, and now we can already pull off the carburetor, but we still have a couple of things attached to it. For one, here is the two hoses that go into the fuel tank. I'm going to pull those off. Then on top we have here the throttle controls. I'm going to have to remove that wire from the top. I'm just going to pull on the throttle and then hold everything, hold the assembly, and then release the throttle, and then the wire comes out. We can easily remove it. Then here we have two nuts that hold that wire here in place. I'm going to remove that, just spin it a little bit 2 times, and then we can relatively easily remove that screw, or the nuts and the screws. The screw. Hey, this is how easy that works. And then I also want to remove or replace one of those rubber hoses here. This one is cracked, so I ordered a new one, a replacement one for this one. So this is it, looks exactly the same. The new one actually comes with these hose clamps, which I really appreciate, so that this hose doesn't accidentally get loose or lost. So just clamp it on there. And then also here the shield that is located between the carburetor and the engine block. So that was my old one. The original one was already torn and broken, so I'm going to replace that as well really quickly. Just push it right over those two bolts, and then also the hose. Put the clamp back on here for the hose that we don't lose that. And then we can already install here our new carburetor. This thing is already set. We don't have to adjust anything. It looks a little bit different. As you can see here, the top end. See, the throttle is actually assembled in the reverse direction. Also, the cable is going to be installed a little bit differently. Here the nut goes on the opposite side. Just hook that right in there, tighten up the nut, and then we're going to put the two hoses here that go into the gas tank right back on here. The black hose, that's the one that has the fuel filter connected to it. At the end here, that goes into the lower connector here. Push it right on there, and then the clear hose, that is for the primer, that goes here, the second one. And then we can already slide the carburetor over those two bolts. Make sure everything is nice and clean, there's nothing obstructing it, so that we have a nice seal. Let's try it out. Pull on the throttle. Everything seems to work all right at this point. Then we can already install the air filter box. And you're going to see here at the back side of the air filter box, there's this little connector here. We're going to put that hose right on top of that. Don't forget the clamp here to make sure it's secured. And then let's put those two nuts back on here right inside of the filter box. And insert the air filter if you don't have a replacement, or if you have a replacement, insert a new one. And then don't forget these two screws here on the bottom of the air filter box. Short one goes to the left, the long one goes to the right. And then here we previously removed this rubber seal here, this cap here from the gas tank. Let's put that back on, and then let's give it a try. And this thing runs like hell, so this is really great. I'm really happy I did this replacement. Works really well. The new carburetor actually works better than the original one, I believe, when it was brand new.